The CIA Secret, the source code of spiritual awakening, 7 ancient laws. This video did not find you by accident. The YouTube algorithm, or more accurately, the algorithm of the universe, was coded to deliver this specific packet of data to the right person at the exact right time. If you are hearing this voice, it means your frequency has finally matched the signal. It means you are ready for access. Welcome back. Take a look at your life right now. Really look at it. You have tried everything, haven't you? You have visualized. You have practiced the law of attraction. You have tried to think positive until your brain hurts. You journal. You meditate. You do the shadow work. You follow every guru and every method. And yet, the reality remains stubborn. The debt is still there, piling up like a glitch in the code. The loneliness is still there, echoing in the silence. The fatigue, the confusion, the feeling that you are swimming upstream against a current that wants to drown you. It feels like you are trapped in a loop. 1 step forward, 2 steps back, over and over again. You ask yourself, what is wrong with me? Am I broken? Am I cursed? The answer is no. You are not unlucky. You are not broken. The only reason you are failing, the single reason you are still stuck in the matrix, is because you are playing a game without ever reading the user manual. Imagine sitting in front of the most advanced supercomputer in existence. You wanted to run a program called wealth. You wanted to execute a script called love. But you don't know the coding language. You scream at the screen. You beg the computer. You hit the keyboard in frustration. You cry. What is the result? System error. Blue screen of death. Nothing changes. This universe, this reality, does not operate on hope. It does not operate on your tears or your desperation. It operates on code. In 1983, the Central Intelligence Agency, the CIA, declassified a document that changed everything. It was called the Gateway Process. In this classified report, they confirmed what Hermetic mystics have known for thousands of years. The universe is a hologram, a matrix of complex energy fields composed entirely of information and frequency. Even Elon Musk, the architect of our modern age, has stated the odds that we are in base reality are 1 in billions. Do you understand what that means? It means we are in a simulation. It means the chair you are sitting on, the phone in your hand, the very body you inhabit is not solid. It is rendered data. But if this is a simulation, there must be a source code. There must be immutable, unbreakable rules that program this matrix, rules that the architects use to build the world. That source code has been found. It is not stored on a Google server. It is not hidden in a Silicon Valley lab. It is hidden in a book that surfaced in 1908, but its origins go back to the mystery schools of ancient Egypt. It is called the Kybalion, and the 7 principles contained within are not philosophy. They are not religion. They are the 7 root codes of the matrix. The elites, the ones who run this simulation, do not want you to read this book. Or if you do read it, they want you to dismiss it as metaphor. They want you to think it's just poetic wisdom. Why? Because once you understand the source code, you stop being an NPC, a non-player character, running a scripted loop of eat, sleep, work, die. You pick up the keyboard. You become the programmer. Today, we are going to declassify the truth. We are going to decode the 7 Hermetic Principles, not through the lens of ancient superstition, but through the lens of simulation theory and quantum mechanics. This is the next step of your spiritual awakening. This is where you leave the New Age fluff behind and enter the realm of hard science. If you are ready to claim admin rights to your reality, if you are done being a victim of the script, confirm your status now. Scroll down and comment the command code, access granted. Let the download begin. Let's access the first line of the code, the foundation of the entire operating system, the master key. Code 1, the CPU, Mentalism. The first principle states, the all is mind, the universe is mental. In the language of the Matrix, this translates to one simple, terrifying truth. Hardware does not exist, only data exists. Look at your hand again. It looks solid. You touch the table, it feels hard, cold, resistant. But zoom in. Under an electron microscope, what is that hand? It is a collection of cells. Go deeper, molecules. Go deeper, atoms. And if you look inside an atom, what do you see? You don't see solid balls of matter. You see 99.99999% empty space. You see tiny electrons moving at the speed of light. And according to quantum mechanics, these are not even particles in the way you think of dust or sand. They are packets of energy. They are probability waves. They are information. And here is the glitch that science found. They only become matter when there is an observer. This is the famous double-slit experiment. It is the most repeatable experiment in quantum physics. When no one is watching, the electron behaves like a wave, invisible potential, existing everywhere at once. But the moment a conscious observer looks at it, it snaps into position. It becomes a particle. It becomes solid. Conclusion: the physical world is not real. It is a 3D projection from your consciousness. Your mind is the CPU. It is rendering raw quantum data into images, sounds, tastes, and feelings that you call life. Everything you see out there, your house, your bank account, your partner, your enemies, they are just pixels on the screen. And here is why you struggle. You are trying to change the movie by screaming at the screen. You try to change your bank account by working harder, physical effort. You try to change your relationship by arguing louder, physical sound. You are manipulating the pixels, not the code. That is NPC behavior. The true programmer knows everything starts inside the CPU. If you want to fix a glitch in the game, you must rewrite the code in your mind first. This reality is a shared dream, and your mind is the projector. There is no out there. It is all happening inside you. If you hate what you see, stop wiping the mirror. Change the face. Code 2. The Fractal. Correspondence. The second principle states, as above, so below. As below, so above. In modern computing and chaos theory, we call this fractal geometry. A fractal is a mathematical structure where every small part contains the pattern of the whole. You zoom in and you see the same shape repeating infinitely. Look at nature. Look at a piece of broccoli. The small branch looks exactly like the big stalk. Look at the lightning bolt. It looks like the veins in a leaf. It looks like the blood vessels in your hand. Look at the neural network in your brain. Now look at the simulation of the cosmic web of galaxies. They are identical. The structure of an atom mirrors the structure of a solar system. Electrons orbit the nucleus, just as planets orbit the sun. Why is this code critical for your survival? Because this is your back door to hack the matrix. The universe is too big for you to change. The economy is too big. The political system is too big. But because of the fractal code, the micro, you, is identical to the macro, the universe. This means you do not need to change the whole world to change your life. You only need to change the micro world inside you, and the macro world outside must shift to match it. It is a mechanical necessity. The fractal must maintain self-similarity. This is the mechanism of reflection. If your internal world is chaotic, fearful, and disorganized, micro, your external world will manifest as war, debt, and broken relationships, macro. If your internal world is ordered, peaceful, certain, and abundant, micro, the universe will rearrange the stars, the opportunities, and the people to reflect that order, macro. You don't need to save the world. You don't need to fight the system. You just need to clean your room, the room of your mind. As within, so without. As the soul, so the universe. This is not moral advice. This is the law of data conservation. Code 3. The frequency, vibration. The third principle states, nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. This is the code that explains the difference between game levels. What is the difference between lead and gold? Medieval alchemists tried to turn lead into gold chemically and failed. But physics tells us, at the subatomic level, lead and gold are made of the exact same stuff: electrons, protons, neutrons. The only difference is the rate of vibration and the arrangement of the energy. What is the difference between ice and steam? They are both H2O. The only difference is frequency. Similarly, the difference between poor you and millionaire you is not luck. It is not destiny. It is not about working 80 hours a week. It is frequency. Right now, in the quantum field, infinite versions of reality exist simultaneously. Superposition. There is a version of reality where you are bankrupt. There is a version where you are a CEO. There is a version where you are happy. All of them exist right now, just like all radio stations exist in the air right now. The reality you are experiencing physically is simply the TV channel your brain is tuned to. Emotion is the tuner. This is the secret the elites hide. Emotion is not just a biological reaction. Emotion is energy in motion. It is a carrier wave. When you feel fear, anxiety, jealousy, unworthiness, you are vibrating at a low frequency. You are tuning your receiver to the horror and tragedy channel. And the matrix, being a faithful machine, renders the corresponding scenes: loss, accidents, sickness, betrayal. It gives you more of what you are vibrating. When you feel gratitude, love, excitement, freedom, you are vibrating at a high frequency. You are tuning into the wealth and bliss channel. The problem with most people, the NPCs, is that they let their tuner jump channels based on external events. Something good happens, they feel good, high channel. Something bad happens, they feel bad, low channel. They are victims of the signal. They are slaves of the reflection. The chosen one holds the remote control. You choose the frequency first. You decide to feel abundant before the money arrives. You decide to feel loved before the partner appears. You hold that frequency stubbornly, irrationally, regardless of what the screen shows. And by the law of resonance, the screen must change the channel to match your signal. Physics dictates it. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. Code 4. The binary system. Polarity. The fourth principle states, everything is dual. Everything has poles. Everything has its pair of opposites. In the source code of any computer software, deep down it is all binary. Zeros and ones, on and off. In your life, you call this duality hot and cold, light and dark, love and hate, good and evil. Most people think these are separate, opposing forces fighting each other. But the source code reveals a different truth. Opposites are identical in nature, but different in degree. Look at a thermometer. Can you find the exact line where hot ends and cold begins? There is no such line. Cold is not a thing. Cold is simply the absence of heat. Darkness is not a thing. Darkness is simply the absence of light. Apply this to your mind, and you will find the ultimate hack for emotional control. Fear and courage are not enemies. They are the same energy. Fear is the energy vibrating at a low frequency. Courage is the same energy vibrating at a high frequency. Hate and love are the same current, just flowing in different directions. Why is this binary code good news for you? Because it means you don't have to kill your fear. You don't have to fight your anxiety. You cannot destroy energy, but you can transmute it. This is called mental transmutation. Imagine your emotion is a sliding scale, like a volume knob. You don't need to throw away the radio because the volume is too low. You just slide the fader up. When you feel fear, do not resist it. Resistance freezes the energy. Instead, recognize it as raw potential. Focus your intention on sliding that vibration up the scale. Turn nervousness into excitement. Turn failure into feedback. Turn jealousy into inspiration. Stop trying to destroy your dark side. That is the trap of moral dualism. Darkness and light are one. The chosen one knows how to use both. Turn lead into gold. That is the true alchemy of the mind. Code 5. The algorithm. The fifth principle states, everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. All things rise and fall. This is the oscillation algorithm of the matrix. The stock market goes up and down. Empires rise and fall. You breathe in, you breathe out. Your mood follows this algorithm too. There will be days you feel like a king, unstoppable, high on dopamine. And there will be days you feel like dirt, low energy, doubtful, depressed. The NPCs, the sleeping masses, get crushed by this pendulum. When the pendulum swings right, success, happiness, they get attached. They get high on their own ego. They think it will last forever. And when gravity inevitably pulls the pendulum back to the left, failure, sadness, they crash. They identify with the low. They think they are the failure. They are tossed around like a small boat in a hurricane. How do you hack this code? How do you stop the emotional roller coaster? You use the law of neutralization. You cannot stop the pendulum from swinging. That is the physics of the simulation. But you can choose where you stand. Instead of standing at the edge of the swing, where the movement is most violent, you move to the center. The center of the pendulum is perfectly still. This is the position of the observer. When success comes, observe it, appreciate it, use it, but do not get addicted to it. When failure comes, observe it, accept it, but do not let it define you. Keep a cool head. Maintain equanimity. This too shall pass. By refusing to react violently to the highs or the lows, you neutralize the effect of the rhythm. You let the world spin around you while you stand firm like the eye of the storm. This is mastery. Not too high, not too low, always in control. Code 6. The input, output, cause and effect. The sixth principle states, every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. You have heard the phrase, chance is but a name for law not recognized. In the matrix, there are no accidents. No dice are rolled randomly. If you are lucky, it is the result of a cause you planted, conscious or unconscious. If you are unlucky, it is also a programmed output. Most humans live their lives as effects. They are the result of their environment. They are the result of the news, the economy, their parents, their bosses. They react, they complain, they wait. They move only when the script tells them to move. They are the chess pieces. The chosen one flips the script. You stop being an effect. You become the cause. You stop asking, why is this happening to me? You start asking, what input did I provide to get this output? If you want a different life, output, you must provide a different input. You start inputting new thoughts intentionally. You input new emotions. You input new actions. You don't wait to be happy to smile. You smile to cause happiness. Input. You don't wait to be rich to be generous. You give to trigger abundance. Input. When you become the cause, the effect is a mathematical certainty. It cannot not happen. The system must produce the output. Stop waiting for a miracle. Program the miracle. Move from the chessboard to the player's chair. Code 7. The Circuit. Gender. The final code. Gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. In electromagnetism, this is positive and negative. In the atom, this is proton and electron. In the brain, this is logic and intuition. To create light, to create a child, to create any reality in this universe, you need the union of both poles. The masculine principle is the energy of projection. It is logic, will, action, focus. It is electric. It sends the signal out. The feminine principle is the energy of reception. It is intuition, emotion, creativity, nurturing. It is magnetic. It draws the signal in. The process of manifestation is the sacred marriage of these two energies. Your thought is masculine. It is the seed, the blueprint, the structure. Your emotion is feminine. It is the soil, the fuel, the life force. Why do most people fail to manifest? They are energetically impotent. Some have only thoughts, masculine. They visualize, they plan, they grind, they use willpower, but they are dry. They lack emotion. They lack belief. It is like throwing a seed onto concrete. Nothing grows. Some have only emotions, feminine. They dream, they wish, they feel intensely, but they lack focus, they lack discipline, they lack action. It is fertile soil with no seed, only weeds grow. To hack the matrix, you need perfect balance. You need a laser-focused intention, masculine, wrapped in a powerful, unwavering belief and emotion, feminine. When thought, electric, and emotion, magnetic, combine, they create the electromagnetic field. And this field is the only thing that broadcasts the signal into the quantum realm to collapse reality. You need the cold mind of an architect and the hot heart of an artist. That is the code of creation. You have successfully downloaded the 7 source codes of reality: mentalism, correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, cause and effect, gender. These are not theories to nod your head at and forget. These are tools. These are weapons. From this moment, the matrix is no longer a prison. It is your playground. It is open source software waiting for your command. You are no longer an NPC running random scripts of fear and survival. You are the player. In fact, when you master these principles, you become the architect. Do not fear the darkness. Darkness is just code waiting to be written. Do not fear failure. Failure is just feedback data. The power is in your hands. The key is in your mind. But wait, there is one final piece of the puzzle. You have the code, you understand the system, but to input these codes into the universal server, to actually press enter, you need an input device. You cannot input code using only your brain. The brain is a logic processor, often blocked by the firewall of the ego. There is a secret keyboard hidden inside your body, a broadcasting station 5,000 times stronger electromagnetically than your brain. It is the only place that can communicate directly with the field without distortion. It is the heart brain. In the next video, I will show you how to activate this keyboard. We will discuss a biological secret that modern science is just beginning to understand, but the ancients knew for eons. We will talk about heart coherence and the vagus nerve. If you are ready for the next stage of the awakening, if you are ready to come online, make sure you are subscribed and the bell is on. The game has changed. Are you the player or the pawn? The choice is yours. I am you. You are me. We are the signal. Wake up.